How's it gaming? I'm Fill in the Blanks. Welcome back to Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. We are in the diamond mines next to Phrygia, trying to save the laborers. We found a few of them and we got the elevator key. So we're going to head back to the entrance to use the elevator to find the rest of the laborers. We are Frieden at the moment, which is awesome. Frieden also just finally got his next ability, the Dark Friar, I guess. I don't know. Weird name for an ability that's pretty much just shooting a ball of light that can kill enemies out of my sword. But hey, whatever, it's pretty cool. So here's the main area, main room. We're just gonna jump down here. There we go, superhero landing. Let's equip that key that we got. And we also sent all the jewels to Gem, just so that it's done with, you know what I mean? We use the elevator key, woo! Now we're in the bottom kind of half of it, of this area. There's no boss here. The bosses are pretty much only for the like main dungeons where we get those mystic statues. We have one mystic statue at the top left there. The next dungeon will have a mystic statue, but this is just kind of an interim dungeon for now, I guess. Careful here, my goodness, that seems dangerous to me. I don't know about you, but it seems dangerous. Down we go. And can't unlock this yet. We'll need 2 keys. There's no enemies here? Good. Just making sure. And, what was this called? Just 1 second. The morgue. Oh, I don't like that at all. So, we see all these bodies here. Again, that's really, really dark for a Super Nintendo game in North America at this day and that day and age, because usually that stuff is just not in the games. Nintendo would take that out, but we'll get 1/2 of the key, basically. Well, one of the 2 keys. You found the mine key. Almost like Monkey, but not as fun. We would definitely want to kill everything around here first. This is a very small room, as you can see, so it's basically a free stat point. There we go. Free strength up, thank you. And on the other side, another small-ish room with, oh, and we have a laborer there as well. Let's charge up our Dark Friar, which is pretty good. I don't know how much damage it does. We do 4 HP with our regular attack. We do, did that say 10? Jeez, that's really good. Oops. That's 5 to this guy. 10 if I do my Dark Friar. How much does it do to the beholders? It missed! Fantastic. Well, I'll need to use it against this guy. 9 it looked like, so it does 5 more damage, basically. Still pretty cool. I'm okay with that. There we go. We're so strong as Frieden. I love it. Every HP increase is full life, so yay. Thank you. I won't forget what you've done. Take this key. We get the other key that we needed. We see the laborer leave, but we know he doesn't actually leave this room because he doesn't go near that door or through the little maze we went through. Yes, 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 yes. Nice little fanfare. Thank you. Let's continue. Back we go. I hate how it's double tap to run. You have so many buttons on your Super NES control, Enix. Why not use them? The Y button is not used. It's super weird. Alright, and do I need to equip them? Assuming yes I do. Ooh, they look cool. There we go. Makes a sound. And the other one. Awesome. The last room, we pretty much beat it. Found the last 3 laborers. Cut the chain. Oh, it's Remus. There you go, Remus. Thank you. Our home village is far across the ocean. If you go there, help the villagers to regain their strength. Yeah, sure. And your Imus? Thank you. All living things in our home country have grown strange. People have turned to stone. Some are sick with unknown diseases. And this world sucks. Should have stayed in friggin' South Cape. That place was nice. Well, the king sucked. Sam, thank you. I heard from Eric that your friend has lost his memory. Legend says that there is a song that brings back the past. Please let him hear it. Sam hums a strange melody. So, now that we've saved all the laborers, and I'd like to think destroyed the labor market in Phrygia, that guy we snitched on last episode to get a red jewel, I'd like to think that he's safe too. I learned the memory melody. I need a favor. May I have the prison key and the melody of the wind as a souvenir of our meeting? I'm sure I'll never use it again. I don't know how you take away a song from me, but pretty much it just means that, there we go, we have emptied some space, because like the Edwards Castle prison key is not something we needed to keep. So let us get out of here. We're done. We've done this dungeon. Like I said, it wasn't very long. Ooh, hope I don't fall off. You can't fall off, thankfully. Thankfully. There we go. Head back to Phrygia. I guess we should probably turn back into Will. Friggin' Frieden comes and says, I did it, guys! And everyone's like, who the hell are you? Actually, can I leave? I'm pretty sure I'll just turn back, or it won't let me leave or something, but let's find out, actually. I'm just curious now. Probably just be like, with the mines cleared, Will takes back his original shape, like it has been doing. Or it just go out? I'm assuming I'm just Will, though. Yeah, I'm just Will. Doesn't bother actually dealing with it. It's just like, that's fine, you're Will now. Back to Phrygia. I have enough gems, again, to talk to Gem. And get another thing. I don't really care to. It's out of them away. Even just a little bit. I'm fine with just, you know, moving on, I guess. We'll find them in the next town anyways. Hey, everyone. Okay, yeah. So they don't say anything new, so the whole point is we needed to get the memory melody. Which is very haunting. It's a good song. But like every other song that you play in this game, it just takes a little bit too long. I don't have water with me. I could take a swig right now. I can see it. It's all the way over there. I'm not going to leave. Ooh, very cool. What is this place? Somehow I feel a little homesick. I feel like I'm back in the womb. Oh, Eric, you're weird. Everything that's happened and the people I've met are pouring into my head. I was raised in the town of South Cape. When my father didn't come back from an expedition, the most important thing in my life was gone. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stand my father using soldiers to invade other countries. It's awful when someone loses their life. What had taken years to put together was destroyed in one moment. I wonder if Seth is alright. Yeah, we haven't seen Seth in a while ever since he got thrown from the boat and eaten by Leviathan. People live on because they forget about unpleasant things. Well, that was an introspective moment, I guess. Okay, now, there we go. What have I been doing? What's happened, everyone? Lance, your memory is back. I was worried. I wonder what would happen. I wondered what would happen. Maybe I should have read that. Well, there's an eccentric inventor in the woods nearby. Shall we go? I think his name is Neil. Did you say Neil? That's the same name as my lost cousin. Wow, what a unique name that no one else could have possibly have had. Neil. My cousin Neil, the inventor, flew in the sky in a thing called an airplane. So Will and his friends went to the inventor's house. Wow, that was very abrupt. Like, that's just, did you want to do something else in Phrygia? Too bad. Neil calls. Anyways, Neil's up here. Neil's cottage. Jeez, that was very sudden. I did not expect that. So if you had some things to do, I don't know if you can go back, man. Hello, Neil. Nice rain slick you have. It's open. Come in. Neil, it's me, Will from South Cape. You know, on a completely different continent. Oh, Will, you've gotten strong. I can tell by the way you're standing there. Are all of these people your friends? This person stinks. What are you saying? You shouldn't talk like that. There's a wonderful smell in this room, isn't there? Hey, both of you talk pretty harshly. When you're wrapped up inventing something, you don't care about your appearance. I don't think the smell is that bad. Not enough to hate me for it. I've only been wearing these socks for a month. Oh. I've only had mine on for 3 weeks. I guess I lose. I can't believe it. I don't want to breathe the same air as him. I've heard enough about my socks. Make yourselves at home. You're Will's friends. Welcome. Yeah, he's a bit of a weird guy, but, you know, it looks like he's built a camera here. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's a camera. It will burn a copy of a scene onto printed paper. Problem is that it takes almost 30 minutes. The scenery doesn't move, but to photograph a person means they can't move for 30 minutes. When I use it, the eyes turn bright red like a rabbit's. I remember that. You youngins probably don't remember Red Eye from taking old school pictures, but yeah, I remember that. That's a telescope. You can see stars as if they were in your hand. It's been about 2 years since we last met, hasn't it? I've invented lots of things since then. The 4 inventions in this room are my best work. Have a look around. So we found camera. I don't know what this is. telescope, it looks like. This is part of the airship. I'm going to talk to everyone first. Seth will be pleased when he sees this invention. I've only had mine on for 3 weeks since I lose. Can't talk to Lily for some reason. I can't believe it. I don't want to read the same... Okay, don't say anything important. Those are airplane wings. It's part of a machine that will fulfill a man's dream of flying in the air like a bird. The body's too big, and you need a runway to take off, so it's hidden in the desert. Airplane's wings again. What is this? Oh, there we go. That's an oxygen tank. There's air inside. With this, you can breathe underwater, but there's only 1 minute's worth of air inside. Compressing the air would let you stay underwater longer, but I don't know how to do it. That was fun. Tell me why you came to see me. Will tells Neil about hearing his father's voice and visiting the world's ruins in a search to find the mystic statues. Interesting. I too have some interest in ruins. I'm something of a scientist myself. The ruins Will talked about are scattered over the world, but they have something in common. Drawing a line among the ruins makes a shape that looks like the constellation of Cygnus. Oh, does it really? I'll have to check that out on the world map one day. Cygnus? That's the Tower of Babel, where Will's father got lost. It's in the middle of the ground painting of the big white bird. There's a new red star below the constellation of Cygnus. That's right, you know a lot. That must be the comet. The red star in Cygnus, Will's interest in ruins. Different elements are bound together organically. I don't know if it's by coincidence or by design, but something is going to happen. Fortunately, the Nazca ground paintings are a week's walk east of here. A week? Jeez. Go? I guess so. Good, it's settled. We're going to walk for a freaking week. Now, we're going too. We don't want Will to be the only one having a good time. The group went to the Nazca Desert. Now, another part of the game that does take place on like a real thing in the real world, and that's the Nazca lines. Now, weirdly enough, Machu Picchu, which was the ruins that we went to when we found the first mystic statue, both of which are in Peru. So despite the fact that in our world they're both in Peru, in this game they're each on their own continent. So it's a little silly, but it's neat that they did that. It was a long way, but you did a good job. It's a friggin' week. That's so much walking. Could you have invented a car? This is the most famous of the ground paintings, the Condor. Have you ever heard of it? No one knows why ancient people drew pictures like this. Whenever I come here, I'm overwhelmed by the grand scale. You should go see it for yourself. This is actually how I learned about the Nazca lines, was this game from Nintendo Power, believe it or not. And I was floored a couple years later when I learned it was a real thing. Back then, you really couldn't just look. Nazca's huge, don't go too far out. Back then, the internet didn't exist, so it wasn't like I could just go, oh, is that a real thing, and go online and find out. You'd have to go to the library and look it up, and even then, you'd still have to like know what you were looking for and stuff. But that was so neat back then. When you look at it this way, it's like the white lines at an athletic event. Maybe the ancient Nazca people ran the 100-yard dash here. I'm gonna doubt that. Who else is here? There's Lance and Lily. They've been spending a lot of time together lately. Up until now, all I've done is go to school, study, and play. Sometimes I wonder if my being here isn't all a dream. Yeah, it's quite the adventure compared to the very beginning of the game, where there's just like, we went to school, we played cards. Doesn't there seem to be a pattern in the way the rocks are scattered around? Apparently they're supposed to line up to be the stars of Cygnus. Again, I don't know if that's true, but I should check that out. It's scary. I'll stay with Neil. Don't blame you. Don't be in such a hurry. Wait for everyone else. And if you keep looking around, you'll find... Oh, hello. This is the condor's stomach. If you dig here, you might find eggs. It's a joke. Don't be so serious. You'll find that most of the areas have a rock of some sort, except for over here. It's left leg. Go down to the bottom. This is a weird one. I can imagine people being stuck. Here's a ghost. Oh, ghost, come back. Oh, come back. Coo-coo-coo. Sound of laughter, I guess. And up it goes. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, bye. Well, that was that, I guess. That gives, like, the trigger for the next part of the story, where all the characters are all, like, together now. We'll talk about it when everyone comes back. Everyone's back now. The mystic statue that Will spoke of is somewhere on this plane? I thought I'd seen the paintings before, but doesn't this condor look like Cygnus? Of course, I hadn't noticed. When we look at it, we see Cygnus, but ancient people probably just saw a condor. Ah, I've got it. Look where the rocks are on the ground. They're positioned like the stars in the constellation of Cygnus. Of course, Cygnus has 9 stars, and there are 9 stones. Where's the red star that appeared recently? And it is, I think, left foot? Of course, at the joint of its left foot. Let's check the left foot. We have to wait for everyone. You go there by yourself, they'll be like, stop running so fast. Just wait it out a little bit. There we go. What an exciting experience. What's going to happen? It's exciting. Not bad. It's as exciting as inventing something. We're working on a puzzle that explorers and archaeologists have never solved. A riddle in a constellation. Kind of romantic. There's a tile buried in the sand. When Will's flute touched it, there was a rumbling sound. Hey, something huge is coming down. Oh, I'm gone. Will! 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 Snake? Snake! The thing coming down was the Sky Garden. The second real dungeon of the game where we can get our next Mystic statue. There's a strange garden floating in the sky over Nazca. On the ground, Neil and my friends look like tiny ants going back and forth. Could the paintings be an airport for the Sky Garden? Now, the Nazca lines are real. I don't think the Sky Garden's real. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. We meet again. You're a strong boy to have come this far. Talk to a few of them over here to kind of get what you're supposed to be doing. The Sky Garden is our mode of transportation. There are 4 crystal balls in 4 locations. Find each one in clockwise order. Drop off the cliff at the front and back to find the upside down world. That'll make sense in a second. Is that all of them? Oh, we have this. Can I turn to Frieden already? I don't think so, but no, okay, I'll just save up and all that. Alright, so basically there are 4 sections to this area, and you need to find a crystal ball in each of those sections. We'll start top right, we'll go clockwise, because they get more complicated as you go along. So right here we have 18 enemies, and we are stuck as Will for now. We have some crazy looking enemies. They look like they have a lot of HP too. They don't seem to be attacking me specifically. Even their explosive bodies don't seem to hurt me, so that's good. That will change, by the way. We have gigantic, friggin' great looking robots. With the hard knuckle from Mega Man, it looks like, so careful. Woo! Take a lot of hits too. Don't be afraid to, you know, charge up that psycho dash. It's not a bad idea until we get to Frieden, anyways. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long for us to get to Frieden in this one. Careful. Weird worm things are super creepy. They remind me of something from Solstice. It's the old NES game made by, I don't know who made it, but it's an old British game. Played on the channel before. You should check it out. Plug, 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 plug. Legitimately fun game, though. Doing pretty good. Nothing's really hurting us too badly here, thankfully. We have more than enough dark points, so we shouldn't have any trouble with dying or anything. And up here, we found a red jewel. One of only 2 in the Sky Gardens, which is good. And this is what they were talking about, the upside down world. And I don't know if I'd ever have the guts to do this, but you jump off, and wow, you'll Mario Galaxy your way on the other side. And it's basically the same map as you just saw, but like mirrored. You're upside down. It's pretty neat. The enemies here are definitely stronger. And the little worm guys, they give me more dark points. The worms, when they die, their bodies will actually hurt you as they explode down. So be very careful. Yeah, it was a lot of HP here. My goodness gracious me. Ooh, geez, there's so many of you. Don't worry, I think Frieden is around. Oh no, I think Frieden's in the next one. So we'll have to take care of this part of the Sky Garden, and the next Sky Garden part has Frieden, I think. 6 more enemies. This does not count as an enemy, by the way. It's just a trap, like in a Zelda game. Oh, there you are. Jeez. A lot of hits, my goodness. Doing okay for life. We're not doing amazingly, but we have lots of herbs if we do need to use them, so don't be shy about using them. You don't really are able to buy them or anything, but you find enough that we don't want them to overtake your inventory space, so die, please. My goodness gracious. There we go. You're dead. Please don't hurt me. How many left? 2 left. I want to kill all the enemies here first before I jump back down, I think. There we go. They're right here. Doesn't look like these guys really hurt you other than their their deaths, really, so. But, there we go. Ooh, the explosions are cool. Defense up, thank you, I will take that. Let's jump. And, okay, I think we made it to the side that has what we need. Which is right here. Very cool looking statue up there, too. Very cool. Can't kill the statue, but you want to take out the sword, which doesn't count as an enemy for the thing, but it makes the statue movable with psychic, with real psychic powers. And there we go. We get our first crystal ball. Very, very cool. We should be able to get the next section done. I think we'll call it a day then. But we want to make sure that there's one enemy left on this side, and then another enemy left on the underside as well. Oh no, we did the underside of there. Okay, but I want to make sure we go to the other area. So, this is the first, I think, complicated dungeon. It's easy to get lost. Thankfully, it's 4 sections, so you can always find your way back to the main section, but it's still not super, super easy. Yeah, I found another herb. Take you out. There we go, for a heart. Full life, I'm okay with that. Let's make our way back. Yeah, the dungeons start getting way more complicated and way easier to get yourself lost in. So just keep your wits about you, friends. Where the hell am I going? Right here. Okay, cool. And to the right, I forget. It's a shame that when you pause, you see like a little radar of the enemies. You don't actually have a map. It'd be really nice to have a map. Mind you, if you're playing this at home, you can have a map on your computer while you play. Normally, that's what I'd be doing too. But I don't have one available to me right now. Okay, second section. We got 13 enemies here. Gonna start getting a little bit more complicated. That's okay. Dang, charge up. There we go. That didn't really do much, to be honest. That's okay. Do a little silent here. Love that animation. Very, very cool. That is terrifying. The fact that you can see the Nazca lines down there means that it's just like you're so close to just plunging to your death in real life if you were there. I'm pretty not happy with heights. I don't like being in planes when I can see the ground, for example. So, kill this sword so I can move the statue. So I think I need to move it in order for me to be able to make this jump. So we're just going to move you. There we go. That should be good. Jump across. Woo! Very cool. Whoa. Very fun. I would hate... Again, that's jumping across there. No, thank you, man. Come here. I need to kill you so I can move the statue. Oh, I didn't know you went back to the statue. I didn't know that was a thing. Come here. Parry. Haha. Take you out. There we go. I think this will get me the ability to be freedom. Yeah, there we go, the dark space. Heal up, save all that, and become your darker self. Very, very cool. It's always a nice, kind of like, whew, I feel a bit more confident now that I'm freed and because it's just more powerful. We only need one more heart increase, life increase, to get halfway through full life. Very, very cool. Not that we're anywhere near the end of the game or anything like that, but... Yes, yes! I love how much more you can, like, hit. Like his... Frieden's swath of destruction is so much better. We have 12 on this side. Careful, though. Remember, enemies are just straight up stronger on this side of the map. Kill you with that. Oh, that didn't kill him. And... Did I get him? There we go. Is that all there is around here? Yep, I guess we're just gonna drop right back down. We're about 25 minutes, but I want to keep going until we find the crystal ball. And we'll probably start the next episode in the middle, because it's just backtracking to get to the middle area anyways. There we go, nice. Make sure to kill everything. Want to kill everything. What are we at? Oh. Oh, God, I thought the game froze. I legit was scared. I was like, come on, man. We were right at the end of the recording. So, yeah, that actually really scared me. 8 enemies over here. Fight these 2 guys first over here. Oh, 3 of them. Jeez. It gets me nothing, that's okay. It's just there for the fighting. Let's see if I can get them from here. Haha! Great. I like how every time you get a strength up, it's straight up 1 full HP of damage more you're doing per strike. It's pretty neat. You can like actively see how much more damage you're doing. And yes, there we go. Heart up. Half full life. Okay, these guys are going to hit anyways. And there we go. The next crystal ball. That is 2 of the 4. Next episode, we will start in the main room. And we'll start that 3rd section. And we'll easily be able to complete this dungeon by the next episode. With that, I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.